Let me just check that nothing exploded. This to one side, this to the other side. Open up YouTube in some weird case that somebody shows up there. Hi folks, just waiting for people to filter in. I know I give you a real short notice on this stuff, but I'm going to do better with that. Make sure everything is set up. Okay, I think it's good to begin. So, hello folks. Hello Devin Bourne and Mellowed Hyperion Studios. Hey Kylie, nice to have you here. So we finished a page last time. Right now again we're just working on Spiritbound, mystery folklore Caribbean webcomic. And right now we're gonna color another page. Because that's what I'm doing, going through each page, coloring that stuff, making sure all of that is correct. And just to multiply. Hey Mindy, nice to have you here. References Leo. Hello Mogots. Okay, first thing is the sky. Hey Artplug. So I usually make a group for the flats because again I like to separate out how I do different layers of colors so that you see there's no reason you have to do everything on one layer, but at the same time you don't really have to name the layers either, so you can just kind of get away. Bast is sleeping right now and I don't want to wake him up. Poor kitty. Okay, I have to come back here. No, is this the correct color? Because I feel like it's not. Hey JB Comics. Nope, this was not the correct color. You see, this is why it's important to like have palettes, but you can't put everything on a color palette. You'll go mad. So let me just correct that properly. And change everything to change this to the day sky. There we go. Save that. Wait, nope. Right, save this. Hello, Samantha Farmer. How you doing? Okay. This is the actual color that I want. Let's put that here. No, I'm gonna put that here. Yo, I have to get back into Final Fantasy X. I got the remake for PS4, the one with X and X2. Don't tell anybody, but X2 is a good game. Yeah, no, I use the ink dropper from the previous page as well. But what could happen with that, especially if you're using shading, is that every page could end up slightly differently colored than the next. Which is not gonna make a difference now, but like later on you'll see some weird shading like from your first to your last. That used to happen to me anyway, so I kinda made it a habit of just not doing that. Mask this out. I like to work as non-destructively as possible in general. Okay, invert this mask. Yeah, so like Final Fantasy X2 is an atrocity as a sequel, in all fairness, but it's a great game. Hey Nella. What going through all the flats helps me to do as well is that like a lot of times because I'm coloring or drawing a large volume of pages, I might forget like little details, continuity errors, and going through in passes like this. Sometimes I'll be like, hey, I forgot something in line art, and I could fix it at one time. Right now we are working on my webcomic, Spiritbound. It is a mystery, fantasy, kind of supernatural folklore comic. Right now, just coloring in all the big patches. Sometimes it's easier to just. Is this correct? Right. Sometimes it's easier to just like invert selections and do stuff like this. Like there's no right way to do stuff. Okay, Mikhail. So like another like bad opinion, I guess. I love Final Fantasy 13 as a game. Don't hit me. Final Fantasy 13 Part 2 is dumb as a sequel. You're right, it is dumb as a sequel, but I enjoyed it as a game. It improved on the mechanics of 13 because there were some stuff in 13 that were kind of ridiculous. You see, I could make coloring this hair easier if I put the hair rings on another layer, but that's more work than it is. I'll do it for animation though. I think it was the opposite for me, Mikhail. I excused the story because the gameplay was good. Oops. Like Final Fantasy 13, like it was going. I'm not sure where it was going. Oh yeah, I forgot how loud the nightlife is on stream. Once it's not bothering you. I mean, there's nothing I could do about it if it is, so. You see? I got the hearings right here. Hey, Sugar and Spice. And Mikhail. Other Mikhail, not Kylie. It's strange, a lot of people tend to like the crickets and frogs in the background. I mean, I don't mind it, obviously, because I live here and I haven't gone crazy yet. But I figured more people would be kind of weird about it. Yeah, that was a strange thing. Something I really noticed when I was in Canada, like in 2014. You don't hear that stuff. I suppose, like, duh, you don't hear that stuff, but it really is different. Yeah, Nella, I like working with a lot of I suppose for lack of a better term, muted colors. Like if it's general stuff. Ah, hold on. Hello, Sukarios. Sukarios. Hey, Ishmael. Nice to have you. Hey, Mikhail. Final Fantasy Dissidia. I want to say that I had that for PSP, I think. Hey Nico, nice to have you. Yeah, I want to say I had it for PSP, but I also feel like that is something I would remember. So no, I've never gotten into Dissidia. The most recent one is NT, yeah? You see, my problem with Dissidia is not a problem with the game, it's just that I felt like I needed a lot more knowledge. Well, I wanted a lot more knowledge before I started playing the game. That's how I felt when I got the Theap Rhythm Final Fantasy. I loved it, I loved playing the songs and stuff. But like a lot of these songs I didn't know natively. And I wanted to. So in that respect I've been like playing over all the Final Fantasies in order. I mean it doesn't make a difference, but I have heard about the Genshin Impact craze. I am bad with crazes, and I'm not saying that to be like, oh, I'm so cool, I don't like get interested in things. But that it takes me a long time to get around to stuff. Like people have to drag me into the games of Among Us. I'm really bad at that stuff. Hey Sean. Well, yeah, if the city depends on you knowing all the other games, then yeah, it doesn't make sense because the first Final Fantasy I ever played was 5, and I had SNES emulator. I played 5 and then 6, which is pre-delivery. What? Yeah. Yeah, I played 5 and then 6, and like 6 is my favorite of all time personally. And then I had played 2, which is technically Final Fantasy 4, but it was 2 in the States. Recently I played Final Fantasy 1, I beat that. Surprisingly decent story. And now I'm playing 2. Hey again, Sean. Yeah, to answer you, Mikhail, I'm like real bad at starting stuff. Like, so like not that it's an advertisement, but Raid Shadow Legends actually isn't that bad. And yet I've played it once and I ain't played it since. To answer you, Ishmael, I've been having like some ups and downs, I suppose, work career-wise. But like now that I have relatively more free time, I want to really get back into the arts. Because you know when you're like so into work that you don't make time for like stuff you enjoy, and then you just like drone, and life becomes even more monotone than how I'm speaking right now. Yeah. That started happening and I didn't like it. Just it's been like literally years. I want to get going with the comic. Dorito Boy. Dorito Boy is here. Okay, click this. Yeah, I know you've been Ishmael, I know you've been working with the Control Alt tech thing. So I imagine like getting that off the ground and stuff keeps you pretty busy. Viewer wise, I think I get the most viewers on, I'd say, Facebook, because I'm doing it from my personal Facebook page. Reason being that I'm doing this through Restream, and you have to pay for Restream to post to your Facebook page, and I would do it if having a Facebook page weren't so useless. Like, having a Facebook ad page just doesn't make sense, and that's not because I haven't been posting every day. Like, there would be months where, you know, every day, you know, chugga chugga choo choo, and just nothing, because you have to pay for people to see your own content that they subscribe to see. So surprisingly, like, advertising my art on my personal page has been a lot easier. Oh my god, entrepreneurship and full-time job. I tell you what, I couldn't do it. I hope you have some level of, like, stress relief, because that sounds mad stressful. In which case, I'm pretty happy that you stopped by to see my stream regardless. Much appreciated. Yeah, like, to be honest, I haven't been marketing much, so I obviously can't be mad at whatever the viewership is right now. I have to market more, which is fine. Wildfire.mp3. You know what, Ishmael, you right. You think about the money, because you earned that. Every dollar. I have nothing bad to say about the current state of our work economy. Nothing bad at all. But do we have to do to survive, yes? Maybe I think that. Oh no, not this. Who's an all them hands there? Oh, hi, Meg. You have made it, fellow organism. Okay, I think that is it for these. The skin and hair. Should love me a simple color scheme. Yeah, I was now telling everybody, like, I take so long to get into stuff, like, I have to be dragged into games that are not single player and require 50 hours of gameplay. Okay, close this now here. It's not that I don't like talking to people, it's just like some stuff I just like have to be dragged into. Like, I don't know, it's just I'm literally that meme from Bob's Burgers, like fine, but I'm gonna complain the entire time. Oh god, my ice cream is melted. Quality content, folks. Eating ice cream on the live stream. That is a threat, taking my ice cream, and I don't take kindly to that. What is Genshin about anyway? I mean, I suppose I should go and find out myself, but ah, speaking of waifus, I wonder if that Killer Kill game is on sale on the PlayStation Store. I mean, it seems like Naruto with extra steps, but if it has local 2-player, it'll be better than JoJo Eyes of Heaven. No, I'm not asking what Kenshin is about. Hello, Dead at Night 00. Also, we don't vibe with Kenshin no more because the creator is a kid fiddler or indulges in kid fiddling content. Bro, I'm waiting on the PS5 too, and I'm like, you got PS5 money? Like, you're gonna get PS5 money. Don't know where it's coming from. Yeah, you know when you think like some creators are decent people, and then the police hold them with like 700 gigabytes of kid fiddling information. I feel like that's been happening over the years a little too much. Look, OG Eagle Sam. Apply for a grant. See, are you joking? Government, so what you want this grant for? Well, Ratchet and Clank on PS5 now, boy, dog boy. Us boy, damn boy. And government gonna be like, you right you know. Well, that's 6,000 then, get a little extra. Like on a serious note, like even though I don't have a job right now and jobs are kind of scant, I still don't feel in a position, especially as so little grants have been given out. Me getting a grant kind of means somebody else doesn't get a grant, and they have to like wait real long for that. And I feel like there are people who need it more than me. Yes, this is my emotional support PS5. This is the first time I seen you post F instead of G, man. So I'm wrong. There we go, there's the G. When was the last time I saved? See, we living on the edge here. Wink. Hey Desiree. Very long time no see. Meg, you really just say our nose is a social construct? I can't ban you, yeah. But yeah, that's a very long time no see. Darius, I am alive. Dun, dun. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for popping in. Okay, is everything colored? Yeah. Yes. Need to add in all those brass lines. Yeah, Lisa. You tell me y'all don't have those grannies living in your vicinity all of a sudden you go to church? She'd be mad as hell. Hey Darcy, nice to have you. No, Michaela, it's not Starbucks coffee because this comic is set in 2010. Rituals or die. Okay. everything here. Okay, time to color Aurora. He'll leave Granny alone. She can't get her husband to go to church. The children all grown up and they want to go. All she have left to stress out is Crystal. Just give her that. Hey Kyle. Thanks for popping in. I didn't ask you, Megan. Granny need a church daddy. Hello. I'm trying to keep this PG. That's right, I don't think I know anybody in this world more consistent than you are. God bless. No, Mikhail, you don't need a church daddy. So, Clip Studio Paint is my go-to for doing any kind of art like this. One, because I have never been able to do anything competent in Photoshop. That don't mean it's a bad program. Hello, Alien Loon. Yeah, that doesn't mean Clip Studio Paint is a bad program. It's just, sorry, that doesn't mean Photoshop is a bad program. I just have never been able to create anything competent with the brushes, even when I download brushes. Clip Studio Paint is way more geared towards manga creation, because it is a Japanese program. Bye Ishmael, thanks so much for popping by. And yeah, send a text before you call though. But yeah, Darius, to finish answering you, yeah, there's a lot more comic-oriented things in Clip Studio Paint than in Photoshop. As far as I'm aware, maybe they've updated some stuff for Photoshop, but I'll always say it. I mean, I may be wrong, I guess, but Photoshop is a photo manipulation program. Yeah, you could do art in it. The same way you could probably draw in AutoCAD. And trust me, I tried. Yeah, if all you're doing is drawing and like some light vector stuff, you could afford to just get Clip Studio Paint. I'm not going to tell you it's a be-all, end-all, and you're not going to have a fun time trying to do photo manipulation in this app. But again, if it's just for drawing, this is your thing. I know everybody also always says Affinity Designer, but I have never had fun trying to draw in that program either, because it is trying to be a kind of alternative to Photoshop, so there are going to be a lot of Photoshop kind of specific stuff, which isn't bad, but if you didn't like drawing in Photoshop, you may not like drawing in Affinity Designer, but the option is there. And you can do all your vector stuff one time, so. No problem. Thanks for passing by, Darius. Hello, other Darius. You know, I've never seen the two of you in the same room. Quite sus. Just like the game that people keep trying to get me into and I keep running away. You know it's very sus? Capital. Anyway, ignore that part. You'll learn hear nothing. Drawing tablets aren't really specific to Mac or PC. It's programs that'll be specific. So if you get a Wacom drawing tablet, like this small one that I have right now, that will suffice for anything. It's pretty good for me because I could carry it around and just place it on my laptop and draw. But programs, Photoshop, Clip Studio Paint, I'm not sure if there is Corel Draw for Mac. But you have options. Oops. Me. Okay, so for like little stuff like this, it just kind of makes more sense to like color all around it than to fight up trying to color inside. Kylie, you were the true imposter. I mean, we've been you. I love that y'all are like hopping between Twitch and Facebook, like, you know, almost like you're doing it through the vents. Hello, GT Jensen Art. Nice to have you. Alright, you can spam Facebook arts on Facebook. Yeah, and skin to be colored in first. I have to do it methodically, otherwise I'll just kind of lose my mind because it's kind of monotonous. Shading is a little more exciting. I mean, obviously the best part is inking, but I think after this I'm gonna do some like proper marketing for these live streams, and I'll be telling you like 3.5 seconds before I start. Okay, color 1. Okay, all the Aurora colors are done. Yeah, I really do advertise your live stream like that. And then I be Pikachu shock face when nobody shows up. Well, that is hyperbole. People do show. It's very short notice. Hey, Khadija. Nice to have you. I have been seeing pictures of Ramon. He's getting so big. He's what? He has to be like 5 now. Damn. You know, after kids, they say after kids get that age, they're going to be telling you what time you could go to bed. I mean, hell, my cat does that to me, and he's only 5 months. Oh gosh, girl, how you keeping up with our online classes? Like, I know people just teaching it, and it's like, that is not easy. Oops, shaky camera. Oh wow, he knows you work already. No, Megan, we did not miss you. Well, that's excellent. Yeah, angry react all you want. Thank you, Mikhail. Okay, if I am correct, the Instagram feed should be ending soon. Which means, okay, so I have 7 more minutes. So let's see what we could do in 7 minutes. I think I need to find a way to put, that could do that, put all of the comments up. Yeah, I'll figure that out. Nah, Khadija, with all this drama over Inktober, truthfully, I just don't feel to do it again. So I'm trying this next one called Blacktober. Megan, how you can steal ice cream you bring in for me? That making sense? You can tea from yourself? The Inktober thing, now, the confirmed drama is that the guy who created it trademarked Inktober. And when you trademark something, it's not like a copyright where you could kind of ignore a copyright. If somebody uses your thing, if somebody uses Inktober, Jake has to file a claim, otherwise he loses the trademark. So, not wrong, but kind of sleazy move, because Inktober never really started as that, and it was kind of the people who made it popular. And there was a lot of back and forth and miscommunication between him and his lawyers, and they tracked down some people, and he made an apology about it, but everybody kind of had a bad taste in their mouth after that. And then there was another issue, which, from what I've seen, is not necessarily true. That he had copied, the work of some black author when he was creating his drawing book. Now, I've seen somebody go through page by page as much as possible, and there are some stuff that is sus, but in comparing to a lot of other popular books, there's a lot of stuff that just is not really a fair claim to make. Exactly, Mikhail, Bacchanal, that's what took place. But yeah, with all of that drama, people have been kind of spreading half-truths about it. But again, there's such a bad taste in everybody's mouth after this that a lot of people just don't want to do Inktober again. It's fine if you do. As a coloring book is a great idea, but do not sell it as Inktober, because they will come after you. That's just how the trademark works. Okay, make a layer below this. 1, 2. Excuse me. Now, if you made it for Inktober, you cannot do anything commercial with it, because you will get a copyright claim. If I'm incorrect or not, anybody can correct me, but as far as I'm aware, that is what happens. Message me on and I'm trying to check your message. Yeah. I know that myself. You don't really be on Instagram, because I've seen your stuff on Facebook. Okay, we got 2 minutes left. I think I'm just gonna let y'all take a big old look at the page. Ease it in. Yeah, so I am just finishing up for the night here. As you will see in some advertising to come, I am doing this Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is Trinity time, but not 8 p.m. Trinity time, as in I'm starting at 8:30. 8 p.m. The Instagram feed should be cutting off soon, so in that case, goodbye to everybody on Instagram. Thank you so much for popping by, and I will see you on Wednesday. Yep, okay, so that's the end of the stream there, guys. Yes, Team Aurora. Because she is pure. Anyway, I will see you guys on Wednesday, and then on Thursday, and then we're going to do this again on Monday. And we're going to work on our schedule and see how it comes along. And I said a lot. I said and a lot. Anyway, goodbye.